Okay, Sully, I need you to open your screen sharing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch mine off, and then you switch yours on using the Hue HD camera. Okay, here comes mine. Mine's switching off now. Off you go. Switch yours on, please. Okay, right. So Suleiman, can you do the bottom question for us, please? So can you move up, please? So the move up a bit more. That's what you all see. Yeah, that's better. Okay, right. Okay, so can you please do that question, please? Volume equals area time by length. Yeah, can we do the question? And let's.
So I base height over 2 and times by length.
Okay, so the area is based on by height divided by 2. Good. So what's your base of the triangle?
The base is V.
The base of the triangle, Suleiman.
2.
Is 2. You haven't even shaded in your triangle at the front. I always color my triangle in. Okay, that's called the cross section. We don't just use the numbers in any order in any place. You got to put all the numbers in the right place. So 2 times by 4, and then divide it by 2, and then times it by the length. What's the length?
3.
3 now. 3 goes there. Write down time by 3 first.
Is A over 2 is
4.
4 times by 3.
So right under, no, right under the VV. Right, go down underneath. You got space there. Yeah, go there. A bit lower. Yeah, V equals
12.
V equals 12 what?
Meters.
Meters cubed. Yeah, you kind of crashed your number into the other calculation. You should have done a bit lower, but never mind. That's good. Okay, folks, that's an example of the Hue high definition camera being used by one of the students. And I think I want this to be our future standard. So students can participate, and I can see what the students are doing in the class, doing the classwork, and also they can do the screen sharing, and we can even record their work as well, inshallah. Okay, thank you for that, Suleiman. You can switch your screen sharing off, and I put mine back on. Okay, lovely. Right, let me get mine. Okay, folks, right, yeah, right. Let's get back on. So that was an example of the camera being used by one of the students to demonstrate the work and for me to actually see the student doing the work, which is fantastic. Okay, lovely. Let's move on to volumes of prism C. No, nobody else has a Hue camera, so I can't exactly ask somebody else to take part and do the question. So I will do the next question with you. We're still recording, by the way, folks. So please be careful of your camera switching on. Okay, let's put that back on. Okay, next. So volume of prisms, C revision. Okay, somebody's about to switch their video back on. Right, volume of prisms C, exercise C. Let's have Eliza please join us. How do I work out the volume of this prism?
You have to do base times by height times by the length.
Okay, lovely, because the base time by the height will give you the area of what shape, what shape? Our what? What's that called? Our parallelogram. Yeah, so that's the area part. Okay, because normally we have volume equals the area of the cross section times by the length. Here the area has a base of 12 and a height of 7. Okay, so Eliza, continue the question for me, please.
You have to do 12 times by 7,
Yeah.
which is 84. Then you do 84 times by 8, which is 672.
Yes, 8 times by 8 is 64, add 3 is 67, yeah?
Yeah.
So 672 what?
Meters.
Meters cubed, yeah? Let's get rid of all the extra stuff. Oops, got rid of too much. I think my number's too big. That big is my number. Okay, let's do a small number. That's better. That's better. Done. So when you're looking at the area volume of this prism, the area is a parallelogram which has a similar area formula to the formula of a rectangle. Remember, this 7 isn't the diagonal, it's the height. So the 7 is the height, which is straight up perpendicular height at 90 degrees to the bottom. Okay, so that was a nice, easy one. Okay, Suleiman, do you want to do a camera? You want to do a share, for example, the Hue Pro ED, so we can see how we do this question, please. So I need my student, Suleiman is testing out the camera, the Hue Pro D. Can you please have a go at this question? I'm gonna stop my share so you could do your share. Okay, so he has to stop his sharing, so Suleiman can do his sharing now. Here comes Suli's share. Suli has started screen sharing. Okay, Suli, so you're supposed to be doing the one with the 10 centimeters, 2.1 and 6 centimeters, a 6 by the way. Sorry about that, a little bit misprint there. Is actually a 6. Okay, go Suli. So how do we work out the volume of that prism there?
So the volume of the prism is volume equals base times by height times by length.
Okay, well, why have you got base times by height? Because that's called the
area.
That's the area. Well done. So volume equals, so you're working at the area first. So you should, if we go on. So what's the base?
The base.
You got the numbers in the wrong place, Suleiman. Come on. Is the base 2.1?
No.
Come on,
Yeah.
there's no point in having a formula. You don't use the formula properly. 2.1. Do it properly.
Time by 10.
Time by 10. That's better.
Time by 6.
Time by 6. Now I'm going to ask the class now. If Suleiman puts the numbers in the wrong order, will that change his answer? So if you think, says Suleiman's about to put 10 first.
No.
Okay. Okay. I was about to say, can you put your hands up, because we don't want everybody screaming, because we got our recording going on. So if you think that won't change the answer, put your hands up next to your name so I can see I can visualize it. Ariana doesn't think you'll change it. Mani doesn't think it'll change it. Ibi doesn't think it'll change. You got 3 people, 4. Eliza. Okay. We think we get the whole class coming in there. Alhamdulillah, that's right. There's a reason why I stopped Suleiman writing the 10 first. Because he's written a formula, he's written on the base. The base is not, the base wasn't 10. The base was 2.1. Yes, in multiplication, the order doesn't matter. So if he, even if he's written everything back to front, upside down, the wrong way around, he would have got the same answer as everybody else. But I just want him to be disciplined in writing down the numbers under the right letters. So the B is 2.1, correct? Can you label the on the diagram? 2.1 equals B, label the diagram. Okay, can you label the 10 as H? H equals 10, please. There, that's it there on that side. And label that, the 6 is the length, equals L. Okay, right now, let's work out for me now.
Okay, so volume equals.
Volume equals, what's 2.1 times by 10?
21.
21, what's 21 times by 6?
21 times by 6 is 126.
So right on the same line as the 21 times by 6 equals 26 what? Centimeters cubed. Fantastic, that's lovely. Okay, folks, we're all seeing now how this technology works, mashallah, quite nicely. It's only a test today. We're really testing for the first time live in a lesson. So listen opposite me at the moment so I can see him as well. And his audio is coming through my audio. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, folks, now I want you to do the rest of the question on that page, please. Okay, so you can stop your screen share for me and then let me go back on. Let me screen share. Okay, my turn to screen share. Okay, folks, now I need you guys to do the bottom question now for me, please. Okay, I'm gonna give you to do those 2 questions. 2 minutes, including the formulas. Write down the formulas. Too sweet, man. Yeah, I want this one. So the volume equals the base times by the height, which is 7 times by 4. Get the base is here, the height is here, times by the length. Yes, it doesn't matter the order, but we try to maintain order. So 7 times by 4 is 28. 28 times by 9 is, okay, so if you done that, what's your answer?
I sent you.
You sent me the answer. So we got 28, we multiply it by 9, should give me an answer that everybody else has given me, which is 252. 252, not monkeys, but 252 meters cubed. Done. The next one, I'm gonna skip straight to the answer part. 3 times by 16 times by 8. We know now how to do it now. So that should give us, but you gotta make sure that you do all the full working out. Okay. So you get 324. 3 times, oops, have I done, sorry folks, that's an error. Yeah, I've done, give me a second. 3 times by 16 times by 8 gives you 384. 3, okay, I'm trying to make the rubber. 384 centimeters cubed, done. Fantastic. Okay, so Sully. Okay, we're gonna stop the video there for a moment.